Hi, this is Naomi with Sword and Steel, and since these guys are being released tomorrow, I thought I would let you know what's inside of these. These were given to me by Games Workshop to review, and I feel like I'm going to have to purchase another one of these because I like how it looks on the battlefield. Definitely enjoy the idea of doing my kill teams around a market, bit of a bigger market, but this is great for a whole bunch of different pieces for funsies, and I'm going to show you that because I've got all assembled there. And then I also assembled this Necromunda Underhive Outcast gang, which is, you know, just a bunch of guys in vests and some girls, and they've got pistols and rifles and various things. I think you could use them for a bunch of different things. But they are the Underhive Outcast gang for Necromunda, and they've got a whole bunch of different options, and we will get into that in this video and take a good look at each of the models. There are two sprues for the marketplace, and it's two identical sprues so that you're getting doubles of everything, but you can adjust it a bit so that they're a bit different. And it's like half of what you need for one thing is on one sprue and half is on the other. And so we've got this thingamajigger, some kind of beacon. Looks like it's got a microphone, so some kind of box speaker. And there's two of them. We've got gun trays. You are not supposed to glue them, so you can have this tray set up with this thing on it. And they're supposed to have guns on each one, but I thought that was too bare, so I put both of the guns on there and spread out the guns anywhere. I haven't glued them yet. I haven't decided where I want to go, and I might add different guns from different sets to them. But you can have that on, or you can have, let me just move this tiny little, got two of these. This is a single sprue of an urn. It comes off the sprue just like that. And then there's two varieties of these guys. So you get 4 of these all together with 2 different items inside. And the lid can just come together. You don't particularly need to glue it in place. Just pop it on top. And it can go on this rack like that. And here's the other variety that you get. Various things in there that you can paint with 4 different lids. And then we've got 2 little buckets and 6 little cups. I'll show you the cups in a second. A little bucket. Why are you freaking out? Stop freaking out. Oh, I forgot I put a blade in there. Got 2 of these little double-edged blades in a little bucket. And 2 of these guys. These little power source, power generators thingies. Of some kind. Got 6 little mugs, cutest little things. They all look identical to each other, but I mean, they're mugs. Why wouldn't they? We've got this thing. So this is that piece in here as well. But you can attach these little supports as you like all the way around. Make them a bit wonky if you want. And that's enough to support the piece just fine. And then this bigger piece, I put these 2 on one side, these little trays on one side. You could put it on either side, and you can put the tray on either part. 1, 2, 3, 4. It fits on any spot. Now these 2, of course, are symmetrical. They are the same type, but when you paint it, it's not going to be very noticeable. I don't mind. I don't mind. I mean, it would have been cool if it was slightly different, but it's not noticeable, really, that they're the same. All of these pieces came on together really well. I'd suggest attaching these to this piece upside down so that you can keep it straight. It's just easier to keep it straight if you have it upside down drying. So any of these pieces that are attached to the ceilings should be upside down. And we've got 2 of these tables. Got stuff on them. We've got 2 of these crates that I was using for tables. And little stacks of money. 2 stacks of money. Right, there's the other weapon. La, 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 la. This guy got enough to support all of the different walls. You can assemble it as they suggest you do, but you can easily assemble it. So they assembled it as a double stand, but you can easily assemble it as that instead if you wish, or attach this part to here. It doesn't fit as well, but you could do it. There's a bunch of ways. There are 4 different signs. Well, there's 2 different signs times 2. I attached 2 of them, but I think I'll add the rest of them. The designs are right here, and you attach them to the poles going across. So these could really be attached anywhere. So I'm gonna keep them as little bits for something else because they're great little signs. You can have them either way. They're completely finished, whichever way you choose. It's such a great little set. There are 4 of these drink canisters or some kind of... See, they got a little dial on them and little faucets, so some kind of drink. Maybe that's what all the cups are for. But you can put them however you like. But these are great. There's 4 of them. And here's the... I don't think I've shown you the weapons. So there's 2 of these rifles and 2 of the pistols. And they're fully completed weapons. Looks good. Great little bits. There's so many bits in this little thing. And a little pistol that you can or cannot attach to here as you like. I think when it has paint, it will attach better without having to use any glue, because I don't think I'll be gluing any of them to it. Yeah, it just makes a really tidy little scene. They're all duplicate things, but it doesn't feel that way when you set it out. It all looks good because it's, you know, mechanical stuff, not people. Now, to get to the people, there are 12 of them in the box. You get 3 sprues that are all the same. So you've got 4 different torsos. The legs and the torsos are the same, but the arms are completely interchangeable amongst the various people. You can arrange them as you like, and you can put them on whomever you like, and you can put the heads on whomever you like too. There are 8 times 3 heads, so 8 varieties of heads, and times 3, some of them have the most ridiculous hairstyles. I don't know what this guy was thinking. Just shave it all off. Really, just shave it all off. There's a female like that too. I did not use her head because it looked like she was trying to be a baby. And I'm sorry, lady, you're not. All right, so here's one of the extra screws. As you see, you've got little extra bags to make them different, and various extra weapons that you can add. And there's the number 1 is the one I just could not put on it. No, she can't. I'm gonna use the head somewhere, but I'm gonna shave off the random piece of hair at the front of her face, because that just looks terrible. But you get a whole bunch of heads. Here's some extra. That guy's pretty. I only used him once because he's pretty identifiable. And there's that guy with the with the mohawk and bandana. You get a whole bunch of extra little bits. And I do like the hooded one. Saved one of them. Remember, you get 3 of each of these heads. Saved one of them. Little bald fella looks alright. Bunch of different things that you can add. Alright, so we showed off this guy. And yes, the torsos and legs are the same pose, but you can rearrange the arms, and once you paint them up, they won't look the same. They look just like they chose the same kind of clothing. And you've got 2-handed weapons and 1-handed weapons. So even if you have the same outfit, it can easily be covered up to look different and painted differently. That guy. See, that guy has the same head, but they still look like completely different guys. Just the same hairdo. One of the guys with the bald heads. He looks like he's running away from someone. There's that recognizable fella. Do I have... Yeah, there we go. Here's an example of 2 guys that have the same body. But, you know, it's not particularly recognizable as the same body. It works. There's only 1 female body, though, so you're kind of stuck with that. So there's 1 female. And that head was very recognizable, so I only used that one once. What's the other? Nope. That's a male. There we go. There she is. And these 2. I just like the hooded one, so I used that twice. Since I chose not to use one of the female heads, they look more similar, but hey, they're both in cloaks. It's fine. Change up their skin a little bit, their makeup a bit. It'll look like different people. This is, as you can see on the box, that's done the same thing. There's the lady with her wonderful hairstyle. No, I'm not doing that. That's funny. No. You can make it, even though they're all 4 of the same bodies, you can make it look like they're different. No problem. It's a great little kit. Space Marine. He doesn't quite fit inside. He's a bit tall. For their tents. But nothing compared to this fella. Now this explains why there's a mess everywhere, because he was trying to walk through. Yeah. Let's rebuild. There we go. Little scene. I love it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you had any questions about those kits, let me know in the comments below. There wasn't actually any difficulty putting any of it together. No, it's all straightforward, other than the fact that, as I said before, you may want to put these guys upside down to let them dry and just pay attention. Same thing with when you're attaching these, just put them upside down. Pay attention, and that makes it easier. Except for these guys, you want to lay them out flat as you're assembling them. But hey, they're rickety and old. What odds? This kit is actually nice if you haven't any experience painting as well. Painting or assembling, I really enjoy terrain kits that are great practice runs for new players. And of course, you're going to eventually have a need for terrain, so why not start from there? You get accustomed to dry brushing effects and aging effects. It's a great starting point. Thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye! Got some cups. Send a drink for you. I swear, it is definitely refreshing and not at all dangerous to drink.